Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Planet Build. And thanks again for tuning in at Willow Grove. This is part 16, and before we're going to do anything on Willow Grove, I wanted to mention something else. Last weekend, I was enjoying my pizza, I was just watching some videos on YouTube, and then I saw a thumbnail saying end-to-end realism. And I immediately recognized some things within that thumbnail. So I clicked it and I was like, this is a park spotlight on my Sunshine Scandinavia park. And at that moment, my smile was even bigger than the Joker's smile in Batman. I was so overwhelmed, I was so happy, I was so satisfied at that moment because Channel 5 Gaming did a park spotlight on my Sunshine Scandinavia park. Now, my Sunshine Scandinavia park is a park that I started creating in the beginnings of Planet Coaster 2, completed in the end of February or the beginning of March, I'm not quite sure. But it's so satisfying to see other people reviewing the things that I build, and in this case such a big park, and it helps me a lot improving my building skills, and I think probably the main reason why I started sharing my builds on YouTube is to see other people being amazed by the things that I create. And I wouldn't say it's a life goal, but it is just near a life goal at the moment, and that's such an amazing feeling. So very grateful, very thankful for Channel 5 Gaming to actually do a park spotlight on my Sunshine Scandinavia park. Go check it out, go check out my full tour and also his full tour to get the complete Sunshine Scandinavia experience. And again, huge shout out to Channel 5 Gaming, but also to you guys for subscribing, for watching my videos, for giving me some amazing feedback and some amazing reactions on the things that I build, and I highly appreciate that. Now let's talk about Willow Grove, because this is part 16 and today we only got one thing left to complete the Flower Lake Festival area, and that is this area over here within the surroundings of our Lakeview Ferris wheel. And once this is completed, give me some time or maybe a couple of days to fix some minor things within this park, add a little bit more detail before I can actually start working on the full tour for Willow Grove. We're going to do a lot of gardening today, but not before I'm going to share the things that I already did. And one of the things is actually a major thing, because I removed the right walkway up into our light and fright area. And the main reason for that one is I see this Flower and Lake Festival area as my main hub, my central area for Willow Grove. And in the beginnings of Willow Grove, I was like, you know, I think it's a good idea to have one walkway up into the middle area and one walkway up into the right area, the light and fright area. But once this park is almost completed and I keep on thinking of improving this park, I actually thought it's better to remove this walkway up into the light and fright area, have it connected to the Flower and Lake Festival area, and then just have one walkway up into my Flower Lake Festival area, because this area, in my opinion, is such a beautiful area to start your day in Willow Grove. So I made it work. I removed that right walkway and only kept the left walkway, and still you got a nice walkway up into this park. I'm going to add a entrance sign over here on the left side so that you get a nice photo opportunity and have a nice background of the park. You get the Ferris wheel perfectly lined up in the middle, you got two coasters in the background, and you get those nice platforms up in the distance. And this is such a nice view. This probably will be my thumbnail for the full tour of Willow Grove, but I'm not quite sure. Still need to add in that entrance sign though. And what is a Flower Lake Festival area without a nice entrance building? And it's behind the trees over here. I'm just not trying to spoil it yet, but I wanted to create a Epic Universe inspired entrance, but I'm going to go in a bird's eye view over here. This, in my opinion, looks like a hourglass. So the idea that I got is, like I said, a little bit Epic Universe inspired with the entrance and the portal, but I just not want a portal. I'm just going for a Hourglass inspired entrance over here. So you got the, or I use the waterfalls and I recolor the waterfalls to gold brown, just to create the illusion that this is actually falling sand. I got the clockwork in the middle, and I got a lot of round elements to create the illusion that this is a clockwork or a hourglass. And that's the idea that I got for this entrance. It is actually finished. Maybe I'm going to put in a little bit more detail. I still need to work on the gardening in front of it, but this is the entrance for Willow Grove, and I'm so happy with it. It fits the theming perfectly. It is such a unique building. It's imposing. It's in my opinion, it's amazing. And one little fun fact is, when you look at the time over here, it's 19 past 7 p.m. and that's the exact same time that's on the clock. I never thought that this, and I need to speed it up, it's actually working, and it shows this exact same time. That is the exact same time that is in the park. I never knew that, and I thought this is the piece from Planet Coaster 1. And actually, I didn't like this clock, but when it's integrated within this building now, I do actually like it. So there you have it for my entrance for Willow Grove and the entrance for the Flower Lake Festival area. And I also love that the Ferris wheel over here is perfectly, not perfectly lined up, but it's just a nice view over here when it is on the right side near my entrance. Now, one little thing that I still want to show before we're going to do any speed building, and this is the thing that I mentioned in the last video. I've been working on some signs for the Neon District area, or the Neon City area, and I'm going to switch it to nighttime over here. It is visible in daytime though, but it's better at nighttime. So I got the sign over here and made a little scene where there is actually a worker working over here trying to fix this sign, because I let out some of those LED lights as well, and I created a sign that is actually saying "This way, Neon City," and also changes sequence some now and then. So that's the first sign, and I got the same idea, and I'm still working on this one though, same idea for the second sign, because I made a second entrance over here into the Neon City area. So there will be a sign over here, which is this sign. Now the sign over here, enter here, Neon City, this is the actual sign, and this is just an example of what I want to have on this one as well, because this one is going to change colors and text as well. So for example, this one will change from enter here to Neon City. And I only did this part over here because this has over 400 lights, so it's quite a job to get this going. So I'm going to do this on my own time, and when it's finished I'm just going to explain you guys how I actually did this. But it's actually quite easy, but you need a lot of patience to actually create a thing like this. But yeah, this is the idea that I got to make it go from left to right and change color and change text as well. So two different signs, entrance signs for Neon City. Now let's switch back to daytime and actually start that speed building, because that is the last thing that we are going to do for Willow Grove. And again, in the back of the video I will do a review of the things that we built today, and then this will be the last thing that we are going to do before we're going to do the full tour. So stay tuned, enjoy the speed building, and let's check the back of the video for the review of the things that we built today. And so those are the last things I am going to share with you guys when it comes to building this Willow Grove park, at least for the competition part. I am definitely going to expand this park after I send it in for the Willow Grove competition, because actually this park is only covering half of the sandbox right now, and it almost has over 120,000 pieces already. And if you compare that to my Sunshine Scandinavia park, which almost had 140,000 pieces, you can imagine how much detail I put into this park, because this is only half the size of Sunshine Scandinavia, but almost hits the same amount of pieces that Sunshine Scandinavia had. So I'm definitely going to expand this Willow Grove park after the competition, but for now I think I only need a couple of days to actually make this park look a 10 out of 10, and that will be in my own time. There's some small things to do, like the transition over here from the Flower Lake Festival area into our Light and Fright area. I do need to do some gardening for mostly this part over here, fix some minor errors, and then I'm going to do a full tour of my Willow Grove park, and I can't wait to show you guys how this park looks like when we're actually going to tour it. So let me know what you think. It wasn't a spectacular video today, but I just wanted to share one more video before I'm going to do the full tour. So thank you very much for watching, and please enjoy the full tour, which will be I think on my channel within let's say 4 or 5 days. Give me some time to fix some small things within this park, maybe add a little bit more detail, and then hopefully you guys will enjoy the full tour. Thank you for watching this part 16, and like I said, I'm definitely going to add more to my Willow Grove park after the competition. And yeah, let me know what you think of this park. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys very soon in that full tour of Willow Grove. So thank you for now, and bye bye.